Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be showing you your Cyclone today. In your front compartments here on the left, you're going to have hydraulic fluid as well as your 12-volt battery. The light is at the very top. It's a little push button light. Just stick your hand up there. It has all your inlet fuses as well as your battery down below. This light does not automatically turn off, so you have to manually turn it off. Right over to the right is going to be the front compartment to access your pass-through. So on your generator, you're going to have two breakers here. Make sure they're both on. You're going to push and hold prime for 3 seconds, push and hold start for 3 seconds. If you don't start, restart your repeat that process. And if you run it off fuel, you'll have to push and hold prime for longer. Right up to the right here, you're going to have your toggle switch here. That's going to control the big LEDs on the front cap. And then right below is going to be the main leveling switch you'll use to get power to it by this LED. You're going to push up and down at the same time. Now it has power. Up and down is going to control the front jacks. Auto level, when your truck's out of the way, you're at a campsite, push auto level. That's going to level out your unit. Hitch heights is going to be the last location right before you hit auto level. That's where it's going to go back to. Retract all. When you're locked on the truck and ready to tow, go ahead and retract all. Right to the driver's side, you're going to have here is your VIN, your tire pressure, your model, everything you need to know about a camper. Inside this compartment door is going to be your 30-pound LP tank. The other one, you got two of them. One's going to be on the other side in exact location. The other side's going to have the regulator. Inside the pass-through here, there's your front door here, and then you can access it from the other side. Here you have a 50 to 30 amp cord, also 30 to 15 amp. Right in here is going to be the spray nozzle for your outdoor shower inside the hookup compartment. That has hot and cold. Right at the very top are going to be 4 cable inlets. Right below that it's going to be your water inlet. You'll insert your water hose here. Tank fill. Now to use the water that's on the tank, you got to go to dry camping. Now if you're going to just use the water out of the water hose, city fixtures. For winterizing, if you want to just suck it out of a 5-gallon bucket, you're going to use the bottom port. Right below, beneath the outdoor shower is going to be your inlet for satellite. Right next to it is going to be black tank flush. The black tank flush, you want to be connected to the ground and your valves open. The connection to the ground is going to be the front bathroom is going to be underneath the second slide in front of the axles. Your poles are going to be here for that outlet. That's going to be your main bathroom. This is going to clean out the black tank. Now, if these valves are not open and you're not connected to the ground, and you got a black tank and you hook a hose up to that black tank's got to go somewhere. So it's going to come right back out the toilet. So just make sure before you use that, you're going to have your valves open as well as you're connected to the ground. Right on this side too. Right near the valves, you got the fresh water drain valve that's going to empty the tank on the unit. If you, for storing purposes, or need to change the water out of the unit. Right above it, you're going to have the light here with the button in the center. Manual water pump switch here. 120 outlet plug there. Come down the back driver's side at the very bottom, you're going to have a condensation line in here. If it drips, it's alright. Don't freak out, it's just from condensation line. This slide also reminds you here, this sticker shows you the outlet connection for your sewer. Right past your axles here on the driver's side is you have the back black tank flush for the back bathroom. Your poles for it. The connection for your back bathroom. Right to the right, you got unleaded fuel inlets. This is going to fill the tank for the generator for unleaded fuel. Right to the right is going to be just for your auxiliary tank. Your nozzle's in here. To turn it on, you got to come here and turn it on. There's also, you got to turn it on inside too. Through the digital panel. 50 amp hookup. The black here is going to be an outside vent. You got a rear awning with the LED with a drop down porch that has a 3 Seasons door on it. Come into the passenger side. You have your vent for your garage. This awning and the rear awning are controlled from the rear in the garage of the camper. I'll show you when we get inside. Here you have a spray port. If you need to wash the bottom of your feet, give the dogs a quick bath, animals, kids, there's a little spray port. That blue nozzle will fit in there. Here's your exhaust. The exhaust for your furnace, it gets extremely hot, so make sure nothing's leaning up against it. It can burn it when you turn your furnace on. Right to the right here, you're gonna have your outdoor entertainment center. You got TV, fridge, stove. That stove you'll have to use a lighter for. To light it. Right to the right, you got your outdoor sink, hot and cold. Pull it out. That nozzle here will connect in here like an air hose. Outdoor grill here, you'll lift it up. You will have to use the stick lighter to light it. Right above that, you're gonna have light switch here. That's gonna control the light. Now at the bottom, underneath the stove top, when you have your drawer out, you're gonna have a blue hose. That blue hose you're gonna connect into the LP outlet there. Water heater here. Your water heater. There's your plug for your water heater. Does not have an inlet rod. In the side of your pass-through here, you're gonna have the bypass valve for your water heater. To allow water in right now, it is bypassed, so you're not allowing water into that water heater. Right to the right, you're gonna have your battery disconnect here, right above the light. You're gonna have a battery disconnect, battery shut off. Other 30-pound LP tank here, regulator. On top of your regulator, you're gonna have a black knob. Point it forward. You're gonna feel the little nub on it. If it's pointed forward, you're using the tank right in front of you. You point it to the rear. You're gonna use the other side tank. If it's red, the tank is gone. If it's green, the tank still has propane in it. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit. Okay, so walking inside your unit. TV, through your unit you're gonna have light switches. So turning on a few right now. So the easiest way is to come to your panel and just turn them all on. Anything not labeled is lights. That's gonna be all the way through your unit. Anything not labeled is lights. It's gonna be the easiest way. We'll start in the master bedroom and then work our way to the main panel. Master bedroom here. The light switch for above your bed is going to be right off to the right here. That's going to control both lights. You do have a washer dryer prep right inside your cabinet here, right to the right, as well as this is where your TV hookups are. You'll put a slider in here and it'll come out right out this door for television in the master bedroom. Right to the right, you got plenty of storage. You got fireplace in the master bedroom. It has a remote, but you can also use the controls right here. Master bedroom's pretty self-explanatory. You got a GFI breaker right there to the right of the sink. Before we leave the master bedroom, you got your thermostat for the master bedroom. You gotta just push your mode button to activate it, push it again to change it on the fan, push it again to go to AC, push it again to go to the furnace. If it ever goes in Celsius like that, push up and down at the same time, it will go to furnace or Fahrenheit. When you are operating your bedroom slide, just make sure every time you are operating it, the door stays open. This door, if you leave it shut, the slide activates all the way out to this cabinet here. So if the door is shut, that is going to crush that door. So make sure the door is open between operating this slide. Right above it, this light here is a manual light. It's not controlled by anything but your finger. This is the only way it's on or off. Your main thermostat you'll use is right here, right next to the bathroom door axis. Bathroom light switch is behind the toilet. Thermostat. Your thermostat's going to work the same way as the one in your bedroom. This one's going to control your living room though. So now right to the main panel here. Light switches, anything not labeled. Your fan controls for in your kitchen there. The wind guard's gonna it's for your it's a wind guard 360. It has a cable, the cable for your local channels. Turn it on, turn it off. Right below it's going to be the one control system here. You can scan this little barcode. That'll get you to the app. If you don't want the app, you can do it here. You'll just push the little square button. You'll make sure you're on devices over on the left. That will bring you to the awning, generator, leveling, lights, monitoring panel, as well as slides. So everything's pretty self-explanatory. Let's go ahead and go to monitoring panel. That's going to give you the electric side for the water heater, as well as your fuel pump. You got to turn it on here and then go use it outside. Gas water heater is here. That's going to be the gas side. Your water pump. If you scroll it up, that's going to show you the levels on your unit. It will be a light gray on the levels. Remember, that's going to be under monitor panel. Then to the right slides. Right below it, you can do it all manual here. Bringing in your slides. It doesn't matter if you're going to bring out the bed slide or the actual frame slide. So frame slide, I call this part the frame slide. That will operate different than the actual mattress itself. So the slide out in here is going to control just that mattress only. So that's another way to look at it. Your awning control here, that's going to control the big awning on the outside above this main door. This is the awning light. The best indicator if you have short power is going to be your microwave. If it's powered up, you have short power. You at least have 30 amps to run an AC or a microwave. These lights underneath your cabinet are the button ones, so you'll have to manually turn these lights off underneath your cabinet here. Stovetop's pretty self-explanatory. Turn it over to the flame and then push and hold the igniter on the left. Same with your stove. You'll go over to the ignite on the knob, and then you'll push and hold it. That will turn the igniter on. So you'll go push and then push and hold when you're over on that side. The right knob's just a timer there. Manuals, everything you need to know about your campers here. Your sewer caps are in the drawer here. There's another one underneath the white paperwork. Manuals for everything you need to know. Remotes. This is going to be for your fireplace as well as TVs. TV remote. So over to the fridge here. You got the power button. You turn it on. You got the... So it's either propane or shore power. The only way to run the fridge here, when this LED light turns off, I'll show you. So you got the little drop that's going to indicate you're only using propane. Now, if you hit the mode button here, it's going to go over to the left. There's going to be a plug and a drop. That's going to be auto. So when you're plugged in, it's going to automatically go light up that little plug. As soon as you disconnect, it's going to go to that little propane drop next to the plug. Now, if you hit the mode button and you only want to use when you're plugged in, you're going to just hit the mode button and then it'll go up to the plug. You'll push and hold the power button to turn it off. Lights on your main slide here. Light controls are going to be here next to the couch. Now this is going to be the last slide you bring in, and the first one you open, because to get to your control panel here, this slide's going to be closed, so you won't be able to get to that panel. So that slide out switch is going to be right when you walk in your door, right to the right. So when you walk in your door, you're going to turn right to the right. You're going to have your slide out control for this main big slide. Your keys here, round your sink, stove or countertop covers for over your sink. So the sound bar here just controls the audio from the TV, as well as you have AM, FM, Bluetooth hookup. You have individual lights here that you'll have to turn on and off, as well as off to the left. Above it, the LED lights are controlled by the 2 light switches here. The other LED light here will be controlled by the other switch. You have USB chargers here. Let's go ahead and go in the garage. These 2 lights are right when you walk in the garage are manual. So these first 2, the one in the bathroom here, right to the left, so give you a view of the back. Bathroom right to the left here. Light switch is going to be right to the left next to the sink. So you can, if you need more room in your toy hauler, you can lock the door in the open position. You got this one that wraps around over the ladder. Here underneath the cabinets, you're gonna have light switches all the way across. The first row is gonna be all light switches. Right beneath it, you're gonna have an awning switch. See if I can get a better angle on this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, so you're gonna have 2 awning switches there.